Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Melody Knockley, Managing Director of Amway Europe, Southern Africa, Australia, and New Zealand.
Hello everyone. We just completed our Founders Council event and I am so happy to be here with all of our ABOs across Europe, Southern Africa, Australia, New Zealand. As we finished the Founders Council event, we also had the pleasure of meeting with our wonderful leaders, top leaders here in Mallorca, Spain. For a few of them, they were for the first time that we've met face-to-face. For others, it was over a year that we had the opportunity to really connect. And I just feel invigorated, excited, really hopeful about our future. We were able to talk about a lot of the things that we want to tackle together in partnership as we unleash the potential for our markets. Now, in terms of Founders Council, the theme was Power Your Purpose, and it was really about how you can be a magnet for ABOs and building online and offline communities, specifically around wellness, holistic wellness. And you'll hear us touch on that later on in this show. Imran will get more into the specifics of this. But here's a quick recap of our Founders Council event. In the past few weeks, we've had the opportunity to meet with a lot of our top leaders across Europe and talk about how we can align our vision, how we can clarify our vision. And we know that we have some work to do here. But what's clear is that we have a common goal. We're all focused on growing our business. And we understand that it starts with the success of that new ABO. We also know that we need that new ABO to be successful. And how that new ABO can be successful is through the sales to customers. That will help drive profitability, sustainability. We've had many conversations around that. And we also know that we need to double down and focus our growth on health and wellness. And so as we look toward the future, we know that we need to do much more work and really clarifying what does the A70 mission and vision mean for us here across all of our wonderful markets. But we do know that we're laying the foundations that's going to lead to that success through the implementation of Core Plus, through the rollout of Commerce Next, through our ongoing efforts to focus and simplify our portfolio with a keen focus on health and wellness. And as we continue to roll out customer modules, ingredients that will really help us materialize and bring our vision to A70 forward. Now, a key ingredient in this, and we've talked a lot about this, as we harmonize our markets, as we focus our efforts, is really making sure that we're working with you, our leaders, and we're partnering, we're listening, we're taking the time to incorporate your feedback, your voice, in how we sequence and put into action these transformative elements. And a group of leaders that have been instrumental in this path and journey, in addition to the market leadership teams and some of the other advisory groups that we're putting in play right now, is the Amway Growth Advisory Council. And this is a group of leaders that we've been working with over the past year. I want to take a moment to recognize these leaders. It's been a journey, right? We've had to build partnership and trust in a virtual environment, and that's incredibly difficult. With a new leadership team, with leaders that have necessarily not been in the same forums before, but we all share the common dream, passion, vision of your success, of our Amway business success. So now I'm going to, take a few moments to call out these wonderful leaders that have been actively invested in working with us for months now. I'll start with Massimo Bini from Italy, Manuela Kerner of Germany, Massimo D'Alberto of Italy, Angel de la Calle from Spain, David Dornan from the US, Roman Hassman from Czech Republic, Marcin Makayak from Poland, Iliana Oloru from Romania, Zita Aros from Hungary, and Doyle Yeager from the US. And I want to especially thank Doyle and David because they join us in really early hours and they're engaged and committed to the conversation with the rest of our leaders from Europe. Now, as we continue to work with you and gain more insights and feedback about how these changes that we've implemented are shaping your business, please know that we want to hear you. We are taking action to adjust and modify how we can best do this together. And what we wanted to do today, Imran and I and Ruben and I are here with some of our leaders that have some pertinent question about our future and how our future will be driven in partnership with all of you. So here we're going to kick off this session. It's a little bit different from the past with a question from Roman. So Roman, over to you.
Amway distributors were always in the past the best in sales and recruiting. And we had really great 60 years of offline business. And now, since you are leading our market and you are helping us in the online world and you're providing us with great online tools, my question is, what you will recommend to us so we can focus on online business, that we can be better and even bigger than in the past?
Thank you, Roman. I know there's a lot going on and we get this question all the time. Where should I keep my attention? And I would say that our biggest focus needs to be on the brand new person, which makes me think of Rich DeVos, who reminded me that the most important person in this business is that brand new person. And that person may not know what they're going to be in our business. Maybe they're just going to be a loyal customer, or they are interested on the business opportunity. They get introduced to the product, to the business opportunity. So we always are looking for that new person to be successful. And as they do that, we need to make sure that we answer that big question of how do we help that brand new person? The A70 strategy is here to help us focus on the success of the brand new ABO and providing that person with easy early earnings. If we help that new ABO earn money sooner, we will improve our retention and everybody grows. It's a win-win for everybody. Core Plus is all about helping that new ABO make more money, but it also helps increase profitability for the more established ABOs and all of our leaders. That's because Core Plus is about creating a balanced, sustainable business that is based on width and depth. Core Plus enhancements make our business opportunity more appealing and attractive than ever. And that is a powerful message that should be attractive for prospective ABOs. And that's something for all of us to be really excited about. Now, another big component of our business is product. Let's go to Imran for some thoughts.
For me, what's been very important is some advice that Dr. Sam gave me many years ago, which is all about be the product of the product. And what's crucial about that is that you connect your passion to the type of products that you like and enjoy. And something that we're referencing as the Amway most loved products that you have in your range. Additionally, what I think is important to focus for you and me is on the actual system of digital. So we've got the online experience for ABOs and customers that ensures that you have the right digital tools, the right products that eventually gives you the right rewards that Ruben has talked about. Melody?
Thank you, Imran. So Imran, Ruben, you guys did such a brilliant job in capturing in essence and responding to Roman. We appreciate your question. I think what I would emphasize here is that we want to take the best of our current state of the past, what we do best, but also take away some of the pain points or the hurdles that we have today in our business, leverage technology in the best way possible to allow you to focus on what you do best and what really drives our business growth, which is building on those relationships, introducing others to our business opportunity and the amazing products that we have, and helping your leaders through mentorship and coaching. And so all of these programs that we're looking at are really about enhancing that person-to-person connection, allowing you to spend the time where it matters most, and just putting those other things that we can leverage technology with to really take care of that hassle for you and continue to build both online and offline communities. And, something that we have not highlighted enough, I believe, is that our communities are both live, in person, as well as online. And you know how to do that best. So our job is to make your job easier. Sometimes we do a really good job at it. Sometimes we can do better. I just hope that you're all know that we're committed to continuing to do our best to help you succeed at your goals and achievements. So now let's move on to another question, a great question from Don Angel. Over to you, Don Angel.
Hemos lanzado en Iberia el Commerce Nest, que sin duda es un gran paso para el social commerce. Nuestra pregunta es ¿qué significa para Amway el social commerce en Europa y en Sudáfrica?
¿Y qué podemos esperar en el futuro como parte de la 70?
I think what's important to me is that when we refer to social community, social commerce, Amway is actually the first social community since 1959. And I refer it to connected social commerce, which is really talking about the ecosystem of the online and the offline world that you and me are part of, connecting that. The launch of Commerce Next program is really foundational because what we've been doing as we've launched that is listening to you in terms of what areas we can improve, and that is what we're translating into new enhancements. In the end, what this really does is empowers you to ensure that you understand, you adopt, and you share the digital tools that we have available for you to manage your day-to-day business. Melody?
Thank you, Imran. It's a great question, Don Angel. Thank you for asking. One of the things that, when I walked into my role as MD of Europe, Southern Africa, and now ANZ, is the natural complexity of our markets. We have markets that are 45 years in age. We have markets like Spain now that is celebrating 35 years. And every market had a different footprint, if you will, for very good reasons. But that has really created a lot of complexity. And through the rollout of Commerce Next, we were provided with the gift and opportunity to really develop a blueprint that addressed the needs of today and the future, and one that could help us harmonize all of our markets and how we work together so that we really have a borderless Europe, Southern Africa, ANZ, so that you can focus on doing what you do best, building your business, and we can focus on really bringing operational excellence to the forefront of what we do, removing pain points in our current experience that really provides you with a challenge. If you can imagine, if every market has a different footprint, we need to go and re-engineer addressing pain points that we have across 33 plus markets. And that's just as a tremendous amount of complexity. It really creates more of a burden for you and for us, a complexity that we cannot afford to manage. And so harmonization is really intended for your benefit to support your business success, not just in the short term, but in the longer term. And I really appreciate all of your support in helping us drive in this direction. Okay, now, the next question comes from Manuela Kerner. I had the pleasure of seeing her last week, and I know that you all will enjoy the questions that she has for us today.
We're hearing a lot about Amway focusing on and being a leader in the health and wellness space. So what will that mean exactly for the future of Amway's product portfolio?
I think what's important is what's connecting me and you together around Amway, which is our purpose about helping people live healthier and better lives. It's important that I've been listening to yourselves many times asking, how can we ensure that we strengthen our portfolio? Wow, that video always really impresses me. And the reason why is that it shows our credentials. You saw the image of the farms, the Seed to Supplement story is very critical. But also you saw about family experience. This is something that really I've learned over the last year, how I've started to adapt using our products. My daughters love the Signature Select Body launch recently and Artist Studio LA. You saw that connection on that convergence of that green thread story, which really talks about traceability, transparency, and obviously the farm supplement story. But what is crucial is that we're not talking only about products, we're talking about delivering solutions that are encompassing around particular needs. We want to make sure that we can activate door opening products for your new customers and of course people who want to join and become new ABOs. And we want to connect that finally with the right personalization. But our really focus is always going to be focusing on ensuring that we are a stronger portfolio through innovation, making sure it's simpler so we know what products we want to bring and when and how and for which target group. And finally, we'll make it smarter, really looking at an overall solution, not just a product. Melody?
Thank you, Imran. Now, I love that video as well. And I think that if nothing gave you a sense that we should be the key and only player in the health and wellness category, I think that that video should do that job. And we deserve a bigger pie. Our legacy provides us with that right. And I think that as we move forward and we look at really what is the right portfolio for our business to support your growth, one thing I want to make sure that we keep in mind, we need to make sure that it's simpler, it's smarter, and stronger, and that we will continue to invest as an enterprise, and especially here in our markets, and growing our business through health and wellness solutions. So not just growing the share of our internal portfolio, we know that we can grow our business and we can grow it through health and wellness. So much more to come here. I know that you guys are all excited to learn about our portfolio strategy. Emron will be working with many of you, especially our subcommittee members, and making sure that as we look at our markets, we appreciate the complexity, but more importantly, really look at the opportunity that we have in front of us in the health and wellness space. Now, the last question is coming from our dear Ileana. And I know that you guys are all very excited to hear what question she has coming up here. Thank you for staying engaged throughout this whole process. Over to you, Ileana.
We are in different stages of life. We are in different phases of the journey. We are working on different things. We are growing in different ways. And we are reaching toward different goals with different definitions of success. Yet, I believe the common thread that brings us all together is that all we have a desire to live our dreams. We have a desire to make an impact on this world and to live a life full of meaning. No matter what your goals and your personal ambitions are, for each one of us, there is a next best step to take. Amway A70 is offering these steps. How can ABOs choose better the next step for them?
Thank you, Ileana. And like all great leaders, you are always thinking about your people, how to help them and how to empower them. We are all at different stages of our journey, growing in different ways and reaching towards different goals. As a result, we cannot offer a one-size-fits-all solution. Our solutions have to work for our ABOs and meet them where they are at in their journey. Overall, A70 can be a very complex concept to understand, but please know that it contains many simple solutions for our ABOs that support you and meet you again exactly where you are at in your business today. My first and biggest advice is that you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. Your account manager, your upline is there to help you, holding your hand, making sure that you know what is the next step. So take that history and all that legacy that your upline has. On the other side, you have your account manager, a subject matter expert, a business consultant, to help you walk through your business and work out all the resources that Amway has for you. Business consultations, income modeling, structure modeling. It's very important that you take advantage of all the resources that Amway has to offer for you. We just launched CSI in Italy last September, and recently we rolled out bronze levels there. Our Core Plus team interviewed Luigi Baccaro, one of the Core Plus CSI best performers, and he shares some of the ways he has successfully tapped into Core Plus income to grow his business.
I believe the Core Plus program has deeply transformed Amway marketing plan. The Core Plus makes it easier to earn well from the very beginning and helps new ABOs and people stuck on low level to qualify easier. This incentive is helping me and my team to focus more on our goals, which seems more tangible and real. The customer sales incentive is a great opportunity to work online and on social media. Social media makes selling easy and fun and encourage the creativity of every people in the team, from leader to beginners. I expect my team to grow and be stable with the bronze incentive, since you can increase your volumes by 70%. People can start earning very well from a low level, which will help them to stay focused on getting to qualify 21%. This gives stability to your ABOs and helps building leadership in the team. I use every day the Amway Europe app for smartphone. I love it as I can work everywhere and check my team, clients, and sales volume on my smartphone. We under 35 work mainly on smartphone, much more than on computer. So this app makes our work easier, faster, and smarter. Think of your social profile as if you were a brand. Choose your target, choose if you prefer to attract customers or prospects, and build your communication accordingly. Only use official information and be professional, but don't forget to have fun. People want to get to know you, so be yourself and be positive. Show your passion and your love for Amway and for your business. Share your team's posts and online events and collaborate on social media with them. This will also increase your visibility. The important thing is to post with consistency. Try posting every day for 21 days. In 21 days, you can build a habit. Always be consistent, professional, and true to yourself.
Thanks, Luigi, for sharing your thoughts on your experience. It is amazing to hear directly from you, one of our top performers, on how you're making Core Plus work for you and how you're turning your passions into profit. I think that your attitude is great and has demonstrated the great mindset that you had to jump in and use social media to create a community that generates sales. I know it's difficult to keep up with everything that we're sharing, but we are always here striving to communicate our changes to the best of our ability. It is okay. If you have questions, we're here for you. Please just raise your hand and ask. We'll be happy to hold your hand, answer your questions, and help you get to the next level.
That was great advice, Ruben. Thanks. I want to take a moment here to just let you all know that the fact is that we all exist here at Amway Worlds to support each one of you. There's no other reason, just you. We feel fulfilled when we see your success. This business is about partnership, and the company only succeeds if our ABOs succeed. I hope we were able to address all of your questions. Angel, Roman, Manuela, and Ileana, thank you so much for joining us here today. And we will be doing much more of this, coming to you with our ABO leaders and talking about our wonderful, bright future. Before we close our session today, Imran, do you have any additional thoughts that you want to share with our leaders?
Thank you, Melody. I think one thing that's critical is that I've been listening to the leaders like yourself for many, many years. At the same time, I've been looking at the other Amway markets. And what we've crucially seen is that key product platforms like immunity and gut health are critical as part of our portfolio strategy. And I'm excited to introduce that in July, we'll be launching Nutrilite Balance from Within. That video really helps us understand in terms of what exciting launch we've got coming. But in addition, we also around the globe that we launched recently Artistry Skin Nutrition. That's been a real successful launch in many of our key global markets. Well, part of that success has been is that conversions of Nutrilite and Artistry connecting together with the right ingredients into new products, new formulas, new packaging, and even a new price positioning. It also allows us to connect that phytonutrient and what we're referring to under skin nutrition is PhytoForce.
I've got the Force. It works like supplements for your skin. Artistry Skin Nutrition merges nature's most powerful ingredients with advanced skincare science. The potent power of PhytoForce fulfills 5 key skin nutritional requirements. Awaken the force of your skin. Artistry Skin Nutrition.
All these great videos and many of these assets will be available for you as part of the launch moving forward.
Thank you, Emma. You know how passionate I am about those products, especially probiotics. And so thank you to you and the team for everything you're doing to really bring incredible products to our market this year. Now, Ruben, what do you want to share with our leaders here as we close this event?
Well, Melody, I am pumped and excited about our present and our future. There's so many things happening right now and coming down to you that will really enhance your business. Commerce Next rollout, Core Plus rollouts coming your way. We have created new forums to share with our leaders and engage and build that partnership. We have our Central European design team with a team of leaders across markets to gain insights and recommendations on how to work best and keep on building our future together. So I would love to encourage you to finish the year strong. And I will share some data with you. Performance year 19, we had a total of 104 new platinum qualifiers. Last year, we had 166 new qualifiers. This year is super exciting. So far, we're halfway the performance year and we have 90 ABOs who are already qualified. But hear this, we also have 348 qualifiers that have not finished the qualification, but I'm sure are running to do so. So there is great potential and upside to our year. Performance Plus and Performance Elite are providing these qualifiers with additional income compared to prior years. So they're earning more money, which is very attractive and profitable in driving our business forward. We have great upside, and I encourage all of these potential qualifiers to keep on going strong, finish the year, and keep up the pace to start the new year and reach for new levels. And of course, there remains a great opportunity to still go to our Diamond Conference in Scotland. So let's watch a video to inspire you and motivate you. We're looking forward to seeing you there.
I am so looking forward to seeing all of our diamonds in Scotland, but we have events happening even before that, starting off with our special Double Diamond event in September, where we're going to be also meeting with all of our AGAC members and talking about our future together, really making sure that we're crafting and designing the future that we can all work together forward, leading our market to the success and the potential that we all believe in. And then we're going to close the year with the amazing LTS event in Dubai. We will finally be able to go to Dubai, COVID permitting, and I'm so excited to be able to see so many of you there in person. So Ruben, sorry we will not be able to see you there, right? Ruben, as all of you have heard by now, is leaving us after 15 months of really helping us drive this market forward in an incredible way. We're gonna miss you as you go and head over to North America to be the Vice President of Sales. And we all wish you much success in your new chapter, new journey with Amway.
Thank you, Melody. And as you know, it's bittersweet. While it's very exciting to go back to North America, it is disappointing that I did not get to spend a lot of time with our leaders here in Europe. Most of my time was really in lockdown, but supporting South Africa, Europe, Australia, and New Zealand was such a great opportunity. I was so looking forward to the many travel opportunities to meet our ABOs where they are based and understand their needs, how they build their business, and work on providing solutions for them. But I know you're in great hands, and I'm looking forward to many opportunities in the years to come and events that we know we're gonna have together. So thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Ruben. And we will miss Ruben, and we wish him well, and I know we're gonna see him in the years to come. And we look forward to the future as we are going to be introducing a new CSO. Her name is Kristen Wayland. Some of you may have already met Kristen. She has a stellar career with Amway, over 20 years, started in brand marketing. In the last 10 years, she's been an instrumental part of the global sales organization, working with markets all over the world on our current strategies, from Core Plus to our new FAA programs, GAR, and you name it. So we're so excited to have Kristen joining us. And here's a message from Kristen greeting all of you here today with us.
Greetings to all of you in Europe and Southern Africa. I join all of you in congratulating Ruben on his exciting new role leading the sales team in North America. And I wish him the best of success working with the outstanding leaders there as they continue to work to grow our business for the future. I'm so excited that this presents an opportunity for me to work with all of you. I'm new to this role, but I'm not new to Amway. I've been with the company for 25 years. I started on the brand management side of the business with Nutrilite and have worked with just about every one of our brands since then. I've really enjoyed working with the market teams and ABOs around the world to create product and business experiences that would resonate with you and your customers. Eventually, I shifted over to the global sales team, collaborating with ABOs around the world on the tools and techniques needed to drive growth. I have a strong passion for technology and for implementing solutions that'll make your life and your businesses simpler and easier. I'm looking forward to bringing that passion to my work with all of you. And of course, to Melody, Imran, and our general managers and account management teams too. But I'm really looking forward to the travel restrictions loosening so that I can come and be with each of you in person. But in the meantime, please know that I'm fully engaged, meeting with Amway teams and leaders about the plans and strategies that will make your businesses better and bigger. Thank you for everything that you do every day, and I look forward to seeing you soon.
Thank you, Kristen. I am so excited. I know that I'm excited, and the team and all of our leaders are so excited to welcome you here in Europe. And talking about here in Europe, I'm especially excited about our upcoming Unleashing Our Potential event in September, where we hope to have a group of leaders together, as I mentioned earlier, talking to all of you, broadcasting to all of you, followed by all of the other events that we're crossing our fingers, COVID permitting, allowing us to meet in person. So until then, we have this event, and thank you for being with us and watching it carefully. We want to get your feedback. So in the coming days, you will receive an email with a link. And in that link, we're going to be asking you for feedback on what content really supports you best in building your business. So please take the time to fill it out. It's really helpful. It helps us do better for you. And with that, I'm going to be closing this event, wishing you a wonderful rest of your day, thanking you for everything you do, and asking you to stay focused as we have a few months left to close this amazing performance year. See you soon.